Warning, this podcast contains 2 Karas. What's up, everyone, and welcome to the As Seen on TV podcast for Supergirl, Season 1, Episode 9, Blood Bonds. I'm your host, Dom. With me, my co-host, Cleo.
Hello.
Hello. And my co-host, Rachel.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going good.
Excellent, excellent. So, we are back from the winter break.
Yes, surprise.
Surprise.
Surprise episode.
We're the ones most surprised.
We are actually. Yeah. Did you guys feel reinvigorated coming back from the break for this show?
Yeah, yes. It was a really good episode.
Yeah.
Especially since they dump you in a fight scene. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think about that opening fight?
It was cool. I forgot they left it off with her being like, "You."
Mm-hmm. They did. They left it off at a fight scene, so I mean, it's come to reason that they would start it off with the fight.
Yeah, it was pretty good fight. I enjoyed it. But this episode, see, I don't really care for Astra.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like her. I think she's like, the performance of her character is just very flat. I don't know if that's the actress's fault or if it's the way the character is supposed to be. But when it's paired up, the same actress is playing Astra and Allura, and when you pair the two of them in scenes to play off of them, and it's just the same actress, it just doesn't come off very well to me.
Astra seems, I don't know, it's just different. I know they're supposed to be twins, but have different personalities, and I get that. But she seems so out of touch, kind of, almost.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's true. And I think that's how Astra is.
Right.
But I think the actress does a good job playing 2 different characters at once.
Yeah.
I think they are both very serious, very dry.
Right. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Well, that's
just
Kryptonians That's what they are.
Yeah.
I mean,
and that makes them especially.
Yeah.
They're very blunt and very dry. They're kind of like English people.
Wow. Apologies to anyone in England watching. But I don't know. It's like the whole flashback scene, I was just bored. I was like looking at my phone. I was like, what else is there to do?
Well, it kind of it gives you a little bit, but it doesn't. It's like, why don't just give us the full freaking backstory?
Yeah.
Quit just alluding to it. They give us these little snippets. It's like, come on, seriously, you're not going to do this the whole entire season, are you?
We see this in other superhero shows, especially. Look at Arrow.
And I do the same thing.
But I think with this, it's going to be because Kara doesn't know. You know what I mean? So I feel like the big thing, we're going to find out at the same time Kara does.
Right.
Like, I don't think we're going to know before she knows.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, we're getting little snippets of it, things Kara doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, we're not going to get the big reveal until Kara finds out.
Yeah, I agree. But, I don't know, the whole Kryptonians, the battle, you know, like, when you have the Kryptonians, coming upon the DEO, I was just like, oh my god, this is going to be amazing. And then it just kind of like, you know, it was, when Supergirl was like, oh yeah, we're going to do the prison trade. And it actually worked. I was kind of surprised.
Well, like I said, I mean, he's a loose cannon. And if she's not there to reel him in, shit's going to go down.
Yeah.
And he's just going to do it without thinking.
Yeah, and I think that's a big part of what we don't know about Astra is him.
Right.
I think she never would have become a terrorist if it weren't for him.
Why did she marry him?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I hope the sex was good, because that's the only thing I can think of.
Oh my god. Okay. We'll go with that.
the only thing I can think of. He's kind of an ass.
Yeah.
I mean, he's an ass, and then he's like, I worship you, but yet I'm not going to go by what you say. I'm not going to listen to you.
You
But I think
know,
the thing is that they have the same ideals, and I think he looks at his own ideals and thinks it lines up perfectly with hers, while their ideals line up but their morals don't, and I think he thinks their morals line up when they actually don't.
right.
He
doesn't think
any.
he's going against her. He thinks she thinks the same way he does.
Yeah, he has no morals.
I think he has morals. They're just not. They're not great.
If they're not his morals, then you're wrong. He's that type of person, you know.
Yeah.
If you don't believe the way that he believes, then you're wrong.
He's got a screw loose.
You know who else has a screw loose? Maxwell Lord.
Oh my, Jesus.
Something's up with that man, and it has. I think it has ties back to his parents.
I mean, he's got some experiment going on. Like, what was that whole thing at the end with the person with no like relatives, and what the hell is going on there?
Bizarro Supergirl. I don't know.
Oh my God! Wait, it could be.
I mean, the only reason why I brought that up because I recently saw it somewhere, just like a blurb. Someone mentioned it, and I'm like, I guess they could bring that into this.
They really could.
Because I mean, they brought in the whole second Earth thing and stuff like that with the Flash. So why wouldn't they bring in the Bizarro?
Spoilers.
Yeah, well, one of the upcoming episodes, I believe it's episode 12.
For what? For Flash?
No, for Supergirl, is called Bizarro.
Oh snap!
Wow, maybe it is Bizarro. But when you said Bizarro, my mind went to was Solomon Grundy, because Solomon Grundy is sort of like a Frankenstein's monster sort of character.
Yep.
And the girl he's experimenting on looks like, she was dead. There was no brain activity, stuff like that. So maybe it is like a Frankenstein's monster sort of thing.
I don't know. He's doing something, and I think it all goes back to what happened to his parents. He says he doesn't know what happened to his parents, but I think he found out more than he's leading on.
Well, no, because he's saying what he was saying to Jimmy was that he was a victim of aliens.
Right.
So clearly he was involved with whatever killed his parents.
Yep. Yeah, but he doesn't want the government to know that. Like he's kept that a secret from them, and Jimmy, even though he's like in the reporting field, like that's probably the worst person to tell, and he's just, we don't allow cameras on the property.
You could have fooled me because there's one right behind me.
But the biggest problem I had with this episode was that there was obviously this incident that happened. He just sent the DEO away. He's like, this is my property. Yeah, but an incident happened here. You can't just tell the army to leave.
I know, right?
Fuck you, it's your property, but like something happened. And then he's like, oh, it was corporate espionage. And I was like, hold on. If it was actually corporate espionage, the FBI would be there to investigate it. There's no way you can just sweep this under the rug without anyone investigating it.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Money talks, I guess.
I understand you're filthy fucking rich, but come on.
I know, right?
Yeah. He's just, I don't know. He's got a knack for getting people to do what he wants.
Yep.
He's like that. He's got the douchebag charm, is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I love the fact that, Alex was going up to him trying to plead with him about, doing the investigation. He's like, nope, we're done here. He was all cold to her all of a sudden. It was like, whoa.
Yeah.
It's like,
she wants to fork him, so I mean.
I'm pretty sure she hasn't forked in a while. So. If she's going after him, it's been a while.
That is true.
I cannot disagree with that logic.
Douchebags when you're desperate.
Yep.
Cannot disagree with that logic. But so yeah, I don't know why the DEO didn't investigate and all that stuff, But at least some interesting stuff was going on. The DEO, we see, Lois's father interrogating Astra with
now
the
he's Captain Douchebag.
liquid kryptonite. It's just like that's pretty crazy.
He's Captain Douchebag with honor, because he did the Kryptonian
with honors, sir.
He did the Kryptonian. I'm a strong warrior, or whatever.
I told you my fears. Oh,
yeah, that was really interesting. I really, really liked that.
Go kill yourself a deer and skin it. Get the hell out of here.
After the whole thing with Maxwell Lord, I was just like, oh god, douchebag, and then they walk in and there's
their senior
General Lane, and I'm like, oh, the other douchebag.
Douchebag. I know. It's like, can I hate this guy anymore?
The whole show is just full of them. This whole show is full of douchebags.
Yeah, it is.
Everywhere you turn.
Supergirl versus douchebags.
No, but when Alex goes and they get the whole plan together and they rescue what's his name, Hank, aka John Jones. And then Kara accidentally overhears.
Accident.
What
She has
did you
super
think
hearing. She has
about
accidentally.
Transformation.
Yeah.
Did you forget I have super hearing?
I know, right?
But that scene was so funny.
It was great.
But
So,
I mean, it's something she had to hear.
Yeah. Well, it's been what, 2 episodes that's gone on that she didn't know.
Yep. Well, I was like, she has to know. Come on, it's so retarded for her not to know.
Yeah, Alex was only told I think 2 episodes ago, so it was one full episode, and then this episode, so 2. But luckily it ended up coming in handy because we had to deal with that whole situation with Kat and Kara, and to me that was the most interesting part about this episode.
It was so, I don't know, I just felt like the whole Kat and Kara thing was just so kind of awkward and like almost to the point where it was so awkward you wanted to punch someone in the face awkward.
Yeah, but I enjoyed it.
It was just like, oh my god, almost making your skin crawl. You're like, stop! Just stop it!
No, but Kat was bringing up some really good points too, and it's just like I loved her trivia attack on Kara, and it's just like,
oh god.
Yeah, the Titanic came out in this year. What grade were you in? And who was your first grade teacher? And, and it's like she got all the questions right, and Kat was trying to, like, stump her. And it's not like, because Kara was going and, like, researching all this stuff, she was either A, quick thinking, or B, just actually remembering. No, I know, she's got her backstory, but she did a lot of that stuff. She went to school and all that, didn't she?
She asked where her first grade teacher was.
Yeah,
she came here when she was, what, 13? So she went a bit, and Titanic came out when she was, what, she said 6?
Mm-hmm.
Or whatnot, and she was in kindergarten. So they made a backstory for her. And it's probably been drilled in her head since she came to this earth.
Yeah, something she had to memorize before she could start going to school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it is kind of like it is her background because she's had to do it. It's probably just part of her now.
Yeah, but I don't know. Then it seemed like every time, and then Kat was bringing up some good points where like every minute that you're here working here, there's somebody out there that needs help, and she's going through on that whole thing, and it started getting Kara thinking like, yeah, why am I here?
But she needs that. She needs that work to ground her.
She does.
Be that rock, that escape from being a supergirl, just to be normal.
Yep.
Otherwise, you're just gonna go nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure I was on the podcast for the episode where they revealed that Hank was John.
No, you were not.
No.
You missed that week. I know for a fact you missed that week.
But I have to say, Martian Manhunter's been like one of my favorites in the Justice League for a very long time. And the fact that he's in this as one of the major characters makes me very happy. And the fact that they had a moment at the end recognizing each other as, Jean and Kara was very nice. I like that.
So, because we supposedly have the Flash coming into this universe later, in the season. That's the rumors and everything going around. And then it's just like, so we have the Flash, we have Arrow, we have Supergirl, we have DC's Legends of Tomorrow that debuts Friday. And yeah, and it's just like, why didn't they do Justice League?
Well,
Legends
that's
was
what Legends
Thursday,
of Tomorrow is. It's pre-Justice League.
Right, so...
It's what made Justice League the Justice League.
Yeah, so is there going to be another spin-off down the road for Justice League?
They're making a movie for Justice League, aren't they?
Yeah, but that's not tied into the TV universe. The movie universe is completely separate from the TV universe. So.
Well, we don't know what they're going to do.
I mean, the only logical way that they could connect the movie universe and the TV universe is if they do some story with time travel and parallel alternate universes, and then they can start crossing, because we have seen Earth 1, Earth 2 with the Flash.
I was going to say, aren't they?
Yeah, but they're still very similar. So they could do Earth 52. See what I did there? See what I did there?
Yes, which 52 was the number on the door, and I was like, I see what you did there.
Yeah. And they could have the movie universe be, Earth 52 and have all that, and then still have TV movie crossovers at some point. It's possible. Just because they seem separate universes, they are separate universes, but that doesn't mean they still can't be connected.
What they do with the DC is different than what they do with Marvel, so we don't know what they're going to do.
Right, I just know DC is looking to combine their franchises and stuff like that, so that's logically the only way I could see that working.
Yeah.
But with Hank and the John, that ended up coming out into Kara's benefit. She was able to kind of almost manipulate the system with that, because there's no other way she could have convinced Kat otherwise.
No.
Probably not.
I mean,
that was a beautiful scene.
All Kat had to do was be like, here is a push pin. Prick your finger. And Kara wouldn't have been able to do it. So Kat would have been able to prove her right then and there.
I love she was just she held out the cup of tea and was just like this, just shaking.
Yeah. Well, now they see you together, you look anything like her.
See, now I was really, really, really surprised, because when that scene happened, I was like, okay, Kara just flew in the window, and I knew already. I was like, John is Kara, but it ended up being the other way around, and I was like, what?
Well, I knew it was.
Yeah, I knew John.
I knew Supergirl was Hank, because Martian Manhunter can also fly.
Yeah, see, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I know he could fly, but I didn't I don't know. It didn't. I didn't think for a minute that was actually him. I thought Kara was him.
Actually, when Nan had him, I almost expected him to to tell. Before he got kidnapped, I almost expected him to tell Alex to shoot him, because he can phase, so he could be untouchable and the bullet could go through him and hit Nan. I almost expected that to happen. I was like,
I was expecting something like that, but actually, I actually liked what happened afterwards when he was trying to interrogate him. He had that other alien try to read his mind. He's like, I can't read his mind. Isn't that your guys' specialty?
Yeah.
And it's like you're not gonna be able to read his mind, because he's not
Martian.
He's a Martian. You can't do it. And I just love the fact he's threatening him with, threatening killing him, but he kills the other guy instead. It's like, what's that? That's not gonna, dude. That doesn't faze him. He gives no shits.
Yeah.
John Jones gives no craps.
Yeah, I like the bomb that was in the steel container.
Well, and also that's a kind of a turning point. She saved that one army guy, and then when they go to take Astra out, he's just like, I can't. She saved my life. Well, that is going to start a chain reaction in there, and I think at some point that's going to, Mr. Douchebag Lane is that it's going to reflect on him at some point.
I'm surprised he didn't like relieve them of command immediately. Just be like, you're terminated.
Can't really do that.
If they disobey
He can
order?
he can demote them. He can send them to the brig or whatnot like that. He can't fire them because they're not really his employees.
Yeah, I guess.
They're the government employees.
Yeah.
Not
that's true.
his. They just work under him. They don't work for him.
Yeah. But yeah, the episode being titled Blood Bonds, you know, they really, it was a good name because, you know, it signified, you know, Astra and Kara, you know, and their blood relation there, you know, and then they come around full circle and tied it in with Clark, and, you know, we have Superman again, Clark Kent text messaging Kara, and I think I think it's great. Like, this is the best way to put Superman into this universe without putting Superman into the universe.
I don't know what it is. Every time he texts her or something, it's so sweet. It almost makes me want to cry. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's like, you know, he really cares and he's looking out for her, and he just, you know, wants her to be okay, but he wants her to be able to do her thing, and it's just like, oh, I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe I need to eat more chocolate. Who knows?
Yeah. Do you guys have anything else for this episode?
I'm very curious what Astra's going to do, because I think right now she's very conflicted because she's seen like both sides of Kara, the human side, and it can coexist with her Kryptonian side, and I think it has everything to do with Nam, like Chrissy thinks. I think that if Astra got rid of Nam, things might go a little different.
Yes. And I think that this is where it went wrong on Krypton. She knows how to save the world. She knows how to save the planet. The trick is getting everyone to listen to her.
And doing it right. And doing it without killing people.
Exactly.
Which I think is Non's influence on her.
Which is, I think I said this a couple episodes ago. I was like, here's how it would perfectly work. If Astrid told Kara everything, and then Kara would be like, okay, I have a solution that will not murder people. Let's do that. All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, but like I said, I think if Non wasn't there, it'd be totally different.
Yeah.
He's that stirring factor. He's that part that makes her reminding her, okay, you know what happened on Krypton. They didn't listen to you. You're not going to be listened. These people don't, you know, are inferior to us, and, you know, they blah blah. They don't know what they want, kind of thing. And he's just a total jerkwad. Yeah,
she's like the brilliant mind that was like, this planet's going to die. We have to tell everyone. And he's like, they're not going to listen to you unless you blow up a building. Oh, okay, honey, I love you.
Yeah, like I said,
it was kind of, I mean, that was the only interesting part about the flashbacks to me was seeing how she got imprisoned in the first place.
Yeah, that was super.
The rest of it, I mean, it was kind of all of it, but, you know, the dialogue and everything was just what bored me.
But I do love the dialogue between her and her sister. It was really good. The whole, I believe you.
Yeah. And I like seeing the same actor playing two different characters.
Yeah. It's always interesting. It's got to be a really difficult challenge to play off yourself. Like, you would think it would be easy, but...
It's the Parent Trap syndrome.
Kind of.
And I mean...
Well, that's how it starts.
I don't know if anyone watches Orphan Black.
Yeah.
But the Tatiana...
That's more than twins.
She plays, like, you know, 6 different characters.
Yeah.
They're all very different. But she's got there's another actress who is her stand-in, but she acts the whole part, you know?
Right.
So she is feeding off of another actor.
Yeah, sometimes they do that, like the green screen or whatnot. They have someone just standing there, so you're not just talking to air, kind of thing.
Yep. So next episode is called Childish Things. Kara does her best to support Win when his father, the supervillain Toyman, breaks out of prison and seeks out his son for unknown reasons. Also...
well, this is happening a lot sooner than I expected.
Right?
I
Also,
was waiting for like the win-centric episode.
All right.
Also, Kat offers Lucy a job at Catco, and Alex.
No!
Stop!
And
We
Alex.
wanted less of this, not more of it.
And Alex asks Hank to use his powers to help uncover Maxwell Lord's plans. So.
I want more Jean as Jean. I love the actual,
less
like,
Lucy.
the Hank part of Jean.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's great.
More green. More Martian.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think that about wraps up our show.
And I want Cisco to just walk in and give him the nickname Martian Manhunter for no reason, out of nowhere.
Cleo, where can the people find you?
They can find me at Cleomoto all over the internet.
Excellent.
I'm still working on my new outro, I'm sorry.
Okay, perfect. Rachel, where can the people find you?
You got me on Twitter at Savannah17 now. Chat Savannah.
Twitter?
Twitter. What's a Twitter? You can find me down below on Twitter at Phenomenon, PHENOMEDOM.
Phenomenon, do 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 do.
You can find us all on Facebook, Gmail, G+, Twitter, MySpace, and right here on YouTube at /ASO TV Podcast for some more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows. Until next week. See you guys later.
Tomorrow,
because we're bad and forgot about the show.
We didn't realize it came back.
Oops.
Oops.
Ipsy poopsie.